let's get rolling here as the officials do their last minute check around here. I think grabbing an extra puck or looking for a puck without too many chunks of rubber out of it. Ryder Miller be in the circle to take the draw. He'll be flanked there by Landon Carpenter, Robbie Glentz. On defense, Kyle Bernier and Matthew Ostrander will be out there keeping the puck away from Patty Moran, who is in net. Looks like we're ready here. We'll get started. Both goalies are set to go. Here we go. Ostrander moves the puck up off the stick of Glentz. We're going to get a quick interception there by Landon Carpenter. He gets a shot on that, whistles high. Puck goes out momentarily. Robbie Glentz along the far side board tries to feather that pass to Ryder Miller. Ryder Miller's going to collect that behind the net. Back to Nolan O'Brien, who turns and tries to get in his guy's way. And it looks like it's going to be first penalty of the game for interference. So early, they're in the box and got to work on a penalty kill. The game is trying to control the puck, keep the puck out, or get the puck out when we have an opportunity, because that leads to problems. The more opportunities they get. That one's going to be sent down. It looks like Braden Burns is going to send that one down for an icing. Feed was nice and strong here this evening as we started, and it looks like it's getting a little funky. Try to move and see if we can't find a little better spot. Got a stoppage in play here. I'm not really sure what the goalie, Cleveland Barons goalie down here is. Oh, there's no penalty up on the board, so they're working to fix that a minute. We've talked about this before, but you know, when you have volunteers, a couple parents, I think I see April Lazaro and Jen Vanderoost over there working the clock. You show up to a strange clock, and you got to kind of figure it out on the fly, and there are about 450 buttons. Looks like they have it figured out. And here we go. Face off one back. Cleveland's going to reset behind their bench, or behind their net. And here they go. Cleveland defenseman collects that and moves it across. They're going to try to find that good shooting lane. Ryder Vargas gets a collect, and again, his defensive partner, Braden Burns, is going to send that down for an ice. Cleveland wins that one back. Ostrander is going to get to it first. Not quite. Cleveland gets to it first. Nice stick there by Kyle Bernier. That puck is going to come down, and there's going to be no icing, so we'll get a little bit of a reprieve time-wise. Cleveland does gather and brings it in. Nice physical play there by Martinelli. Fox is going to chip that out of his own. Bernier in chase, breaks his stick along the way. Sorry, Aruba Jim. Nice job there by Braden Byrne to get that puck out. Cleveland's going to have to reset. Power play is about 10 seconds left. Nice little chip off the wall there by Braden Byrne. Landon Folk collects that puck, gets it over, tries to go across ice, gets it, finds Ryder Vargas. Ryder Vargas shot wide of the net. Great job by Evan McCarthy to track that one down. Oh, quick shot on goal. You had Ryder Miller coming down, Luke Lazaro coming down, couldn't quite get a stick on it. That puck's gonna come out. Braden Byrne and Ryder Vargas are gonna push that puck into the corner, and Braden Byrne's gonna make his player pay. Here comes Luke Lazaro. He's got Ryder Vargas trailing behind. Gets a quick shot on that, turned away by the goalie. Cleveland enters his zone. Good defense there by Nolan O'Brien. Defenseman tries to stop that with the skate. We got a 3-on-1. Nice pass over. Gabe Stafford's shot ricochets off the goalie's glove. Ryder Miller sends one to the front of the net. No one there. And Cleveland's going to come the other way. Puck jumps out momentarily. So Cleveland has to set and go to work along the near side board here. Nice stick handle there by Nolan O'Brien. Quick to move that up to Lazaro. Comes off of Gabe Stafford's stick. And Cleveland going the other way. Cleveland forechecking behind the net. Cleveland player comes up with it. Kyle Bernier's going to settle things down. He moves it across just out of the reach of Robbie Glantz, streaking up the far side board. Going to come back to Glantz. He's going to chip that out. Carpenter's going to give chase. They're going to wave off the icing relatively early. Bernier collects that at the blue line. He gets half a shot there, and it's followed up by Luke Vanderoost and into the, I don't think that quite made it to the end netting. It was the netting that's hanging over the rink. Drew Fabry will be in the circle to take the draw. Looks like we have Trevor Joseph, Logan Martinelli, Bernier, and Vargas. That puck comes straight out of the face-off circle and right on net. Goalie covers it up, and we'll do it again. Nice grab by Bernier there at the blue line. Excellent job by Fabry and Logan Martinelli to get out of the zone. Martinelli keeps it in momentarily. Two players got tied up there along the blue line, and that turns into a 2-on-1. And Cleveland puts it in for the first score of the game. 11:56 in the first period. So we'll line it up and do it again here. Nice job by Byrne to get his stick on that. Landon Fote over there fighting for it. He eventually gets it deep in the Cleveland zone. Good forecheck put on there by Evan McCarthy. Excellent knockdown there by Nolan O'Brien at the blue line. He moves it over to McCarthy, who rips a shot glove by the goalie. the producer said we have some buffering issues. Sorry about that. Puck's going to bounce deep into the Fox Motors zone. Going to go to work in the corner. Nice job there by Nolan O'Brien. Excellent pass by McCarthy. He finds his teammate Folk. And the puck comes off his stick. Ryder Miller's going to carry it into the zone. Gets bumped off the puck momentarily. Gabe Stafford does a great job there putting some pressure on. Puck drifts right in front of the net. No one there to send it home. Puck comes out of the zone, chased down by Matthew Wostrander. He's going to use the net for protection. He's going to move that along. Vanderroos trying to get that puck out. Bernier picks it up, moves it up quickly for Luke Lazaro, who finds Gabe Stafford. Stafford doing a great job fighting for that puck. He's taken two Cleveland players out of the play. Red Arcs was waiting there on the wrong side of the blue line, and the puck goes off the skate and back into the Cleveland zone for an offsides. Vanderoost in to take the draw. Official comes over to direct players how far he'd like them away from him. Face off one back. Quick, O'Brien moves it over to Vargas. Vargas moves it into the zone. Just tries to keep that in. Gabe Stafford comes back and backs him up. He moves it over to O'Brien. O'Brien will skate it up and put the puck in. Collected there by Lazaro. Again, Vargas keeps it in momentarily, but it comes right back out. Vargas collects it behind the net. He's going to move it up the wall. Huntz was moving away from the wall, but he finds it. He powers with some speed here. We're going to get a slash, I believe, on Cleveland, and Fox Motors will have their first power play opportunity of the night. Lentz went to move across the defender's face, and as he did, he took a pretty healthy whack across his own gloves. Turned around, looked at the official like, what the heck? And he gets a call. So the power play unit will come on. Did move the puck around pretty nicely and put some good pressure on. Face off one back to Ryder Vargas. He moves it over to McCarthy. They get a shot on net. Knocked down. It looked like it was Trevor Joseph there. McCarthy did a nice job there trying to find Trevor Joseph. He just could not collect it. They do reset. Vargas moves it to McCarthy. McCarthy moves it deep. Trevor Joseph there collects it on the far side. He's going to move it back around, reverse the direction. Folk is going to dip it back down. He finds Trevor Joseph. Martinelli goes to work in the corner. Martinelli lives in that corner. He loves working in that corner. They move it up and over. McCarthy gets a quick shot on that. Bounces out of the goalie's glove. Was a little bit wide. The Fox is going to retain possession. Landon Folk moves it up to the blue line. McCarthy dancing along the blue line. He gets that over. Vargas trying to retain possession there. McCarthy collects it deep in the Fox Motors zone. Moves it up. Bernier with speed into the zone. Tries to go high, short side. That puck is going to come all the way down. I think we're going to get an offsides just where that puck kind of stops. Albert Glentz drops that puck back for Kyle Bernier, entering the zone with some speed. Glentz and Bernier play catch along the near side board. Carpenter comes in to help out. Bernier gets that right at the blue line. He moves it quick over to Glentz, who gets a nice shot on that. Ryder Miller dumps that back. And Cleveland will go to work. Good pressure put on there by Fox. A couple of pucks drifting out and resulting in some Cleveland chances. Gabe Stafford gives chase deep in the Cleveland zone. That one's going to go out above the Cleveland bench. Face-off win, finds Byrne. Byrne takes a shot, knocked down by the Cleveland defender. Nice little move by Byrne. Come back to the front mouth of the net here. There, does drift off his stick, and Cleveland comes the other way. Patty Moran with a nice save there. And nice little stick work. He just pokes that a little farther away. Drew Fabry's going to collect that neutral ice, and he's going to dump that deep. Nice pressure put on by Luke Lazaro there. He turns the puck over momentarily, but Cleveland does retain possession. Ryder Vargas dislodged it there for a minute. Puck ends up deep in the Fox zone, and Nolan O'Brien's going to come out with it. Vargas tried to go cross ice to Landon Folk, knocked down by the Cleveland defender. But McCarthy comes back up with it, dumps it deep. Glentz goes to work. He's taking on all kinds of physicality and still ticking on the other side. Nolan O'Brien collects that puck around mid-ice, and he's going to dump it right back in deep. Ryder Vargas pokes that puck out. And between he and Oh, nice job by Kyle Bernier to stand up the Cleveland offense at the blue line, and he gets it going the other way. Sorry about the stream. Hockey rinks aren't always the best place to get cell service. Face-off won by Luke Vanderroos, collected by Trevor Joseph. Matthew Ostrander tried to get skinny and toe drag that across the defender, but it got caught up just momentarily as Fox Motors collects it and is back in the zone. Martinelli doing battle behind the Cleveland Barons net. Eventually they come up with it, but Bernier's gonna do some nifty footwork, nifty stick handling. Nice job by Martinelli there to collect it and dump it deep in the Cleveland zone. Good physical play by Byrne there. Take the man off his puck. Oh! Tell you what, that puck hit the elbow of the net. It looked like it hit it flat and came right back out. Perfectly placed shot by Trevor Joseph. Puck just did not agree. Goaltender's got to thank his iron there for sure. Got another shot on goal, and the goalie was up to the task there. It was kind of point blank and got a good look at it. Puck drifts out of the Fox Motor zone. Patty Moran comes out to play it. Good looking pass there by Ryder Miller trying to float it across the front of the net. Puck's going to come out to Ryder Vargas. Ryder Vargas gets a shot on net, shouldered by the goalie. Nice job by Braden Byrne to keep that puck in, and he's going to move it to Luke Lazaro. He moves it to Ryder Miller. Ryder Miller gets control of it. Gets it out to Braden Byrne. Braden Byrne gets a shot. And Cleveland's going to be happy to just move that puck up. Braden Byrne. That puck came off of the wall right to a Cleveland defender who skated it right into Patrick Moran's lap. I don't know if he snuck it 5-hole. Regardless, that'll be Cleveland's second goal of the night. That face-off won back with the help of Luke Lazaro. Luke Lazaro gets control of that puck after a quick pass by Nolan O'Brien. And gets it deep. Cleveland tries to move that puck. That puck comes right over to Gabe Stafford, who collects his thoughts and collects the pucks a minute. Turnover by Bernier. Nice job by Bernier to hassle him and allow him. He blocks the shot, gets his body in front of that shot too. Matthew Ostrander, nice job getting his body in between the player and the puck there, and it drifts harmlessly into the corner. O'Brien collects that puck, moves it up quickly, knocked down by the Cleveland player. Moves it to his defensive partner, who will move up the ice. Nice hit there by Braden Byrne. Another puck knocked down. Nice job by Matthew Ostrander to neutralize that chance. McCarthy throwing his weight around here, near side boards. Matthew Ostrander goes to work. Eventually does separate that puck guy from the puck. Vander Roost is moving up the ice. Does move it to his wingman there. McCarthy was sitting on the blue line just out of his reach. They go to work. Puck's sported out and ended up on the far side. Ryder Vargas tried to get a stick on it. And off his, as he did that, Cleveland's player sent it into their bench. 1:10 to go in the first period. Vargas keeps that puck in with the help of Ryder Miller. Trevor Joseph gets it, flings it toward the net. Vargas moves over to Nolan O'Brien. Nolan O'Brien's shot on net. It's knocked down on the way there. Vargas moves it over to Miller. Miller gets it up to O'Brien. O'Brien sends it in for a score. Nice job moving the puck there. And that, you know, the goalie was screened. And that puck movement across the blue line from low to high puts Nolan O'Brien in a great spot to put that shot on net. Goalie can't see it. We got a 2-1 game. 43 seconds to go here in the first period. Trevor Joseph sees that puck and muscles it into the zone. Trevor just gets a stick on that as Cleveland tries to move it out. Trevor Joseph great communication there, telling Kyle Bernier where he needed to go with the puck. Nice little give and go with Ryder Miller. Can't quite get enough solid stick on it to make the shot worthwhile. Ryder Vargas is going to send that puck. Looked like a nice hard low shot. And that will be the end of the first period. With the score, Fox Motors 1, Cleveland Barons 2. Pretty lively game. Cleveland definitely no bus lag. They travel everywhere in their Cleveland Barons bus. We see them at various events all over the place. And Fox Motors over there, and they'll get some direction from Coach DiMartino. A couple defensive breakdowns led to goals by Cleveland, and Cleveland, was more than happy to capitalize on those mistakes. So we'll see if we can cut down on those. We have one penalty apiece thus far. Love that pace. Don't want to be in the box too much. As the boys fight here to earn a goal back and knot it up at 2. Drew Fabry will jump into the circle to take the draw. Again, the official has to give some directions on where he wants the boys. And as always, they listen for about 1 second. All right, Fox goes to work and trying to get that puck out of the zone. Cleveland keeps it in. A couple of attempts. Ostrander's going to move that around. Robbie Glentz moves it up the ice. There's no icing there. Landon Carpenter with his, I would say, signature style of just straight hustle gets to the puck first. Cleveland turns the puck over in front of the net. Just can't do anything with it. Nice move. Nice pass by Robbie Glentz up to Landon Carpenter. Looks like he was at the end of his shift and just didn't have the legs to kind of stay on and do anything with it. Burns gonna fire that one in. Drew Fabry and Glentz, I think, were on their way out still. Face-off comes at center ice. Vanderroos with a win back. Moves it back to Braden Byrne. Byrne moves it to Vargas. Vargas up to Luke Vanderroos, and here they come up the ice. Gabe Stafford has to muscle his way through. Vargas is going to pinch up and keep that in. Gets it down to Luke Vanderroos momentarily. Lazaro over to deliver a check. Comes all the way around. Vargas gets to it. Nice knockdown by Braden Byrne. Cleveland Barons had a man sneaking out, trying to get a one-on-none break. Fox can't quite control it, and Cleveland's going to come the other way. Braden Byrne with a nice hit there. And that puck's just going to drift out. Cleveland first to it. Vargas goes to work in the corner. Try to move the puck out. Cleveland forward was not paying attention, so it drifts out to the blue line for a shot. Patty Moran gloves that one down easily. .46 to go in the second period. Face-off win there by Ryder Miller. Matthew Ostrander is going to play that off the high glass. Cleveland's first to it at neutral ice. Try to set things up. Enter the Fox Motor zone. Good play there by Matthew Ostrander. That puck finds its way back to him. He moves it up toward the blue line. Can't quite get out. Matthew Ostrander with a lot of action in this shift thus far. Just try to move it up and out. Evan McCarthy does, and it goes right into the Cleveland bench. I believe that face-off is going to come deep in the Fox Motors zone. Fox Motors has to be active here and strong on the puck. The first control and then get the thing out of the zone. That one is tried to glove down by the Cleveland player. Finds Vargas on the other side there. He tips it over to Fabry. Bernier puts one in. Again, nice little screen job. I'm not quite sure that the official saw that right away, but Fox Motors kept the puck in, moved the puck around, but finds Bernier on the far side. Nice little snipe. That'll knot things up at 2. 13:51 to go in the second period. Face-off tie-up eventually finds its way to Cleveland. Barron's defenseman. Bernier with a nice little heads-up play there as he came around the net. Trevor Joseph first to that one. Does a nice job putting his body between himself and the Cleveland defender. Oh, great pass by Logan Martinelli. Trevor Joseph was point blank there. He tried a nice little backhand that just didn't quite get it. The second one was a hard shot, and he could not stuff it in. Nice job by Robbie Glentz. There, Ryder Miller gets sent into the boards. He's going to leave his stick there. I don't think it's quite broken. O'Brien with speed around the Fox Motors net. He's going to attack the Cleveland zone with speed. He's going to find a teammate in Robbie Glentz. Nice little footwork there by Robbie Glentz. Goalie in good position to cut down that angle. The puck is going to come up and over the glass. That's a correction, Miller family. That is a broken stick. Thoughts and prayers. Braden Byrne with nice physical play. Takes a little face wash after it. Fox is going to poke that out of the zone, and Cleveland tries to recover here at neutral ice and get a screen shot blocked by Braden Byrne. That one finds its way back up to the front of the net. Gabe Stafford's going to come away with it. He's going to stop and just take a look a minute. Puck gets tangled up. Another nice block by defenseman there, Nolan O'Brien. And Luke Vanderus is going to take it into the Cleveland zone with some help from Gabe Stafford. They try to keep it in. Ostrander's going to collect it. Ryder Vargas has got to come back and play that. Try to find somebody to move that to, and he does. Landon Fote up at the far side blue line. Gets it all the way down, negates the icing. Nice job by Landon Fote there to tie up the Cleveland player to keep possession deep in the Cleveland Barons zone. Trying to get their bodies in the right position so they can move that puck to their teammate. Cleveland defender comes away with it. Nice knockdown there by Evan McCarthy. We got a quick 2-on-1 by Fabry with Fabry and Fote. Just got a little bit too deep to get that pass across the mouth of the goal. McCarthy comes away with it. He's going to move that up. Ostrander's going to be happy to just get that back down deep and go to work. And we got a potential odd man rush here. Great job by Patty Moran to close up that space. There's a quick Ryder Vargas. Hey! Great move there. Ryder Vargas attacked the net. Made the goalie think he was going to go across the front of the net. He stayed right there and put it on the blocker side. It's going to be Fox Motors 3, Cleveland Barons 2. Nice little move there to the net by Ryder Vargas. We'll get a face-off here. Looks like Ryder Miller in the circle. Nice face-off win back. Braden Burns going to collect that, and he's going to carry it up into the Cleveland Barons zone. Nice centering pass there by Braden Byrne. And Bernier and Miller go to work on keeping it in. Bernier didn't like the it's kind of a trip there. Going to come back and collect this. Bernier gets tied up with his man behind as they're trying to separate, and each one grab his own stick. We get a whistle, and I think that they're just going to send both of them. There wasn't, generally there's a lot of like pushing and shoving and drubbing. There wasn't a whole lot of that. It was just more of a not able to get off of one another and collect their stick. But as is the case with high school age boys, as they go by the opposing team's bench, they're going to get an earful. So Bernier takes a little bit of an earful. We're at 9:53 in the the second period. Both boys are going to go sit for a couple of minutes. They'll come out at the right whistle. Nolan O'Brien moves that one out. Nice bouncing puck out of the zone. Great job. No! Great job by Trevor Joseph to put some pressure on that. The Cleveland defender falls down, and it looks like we're going to get a trip there. I'm not quite sure about that one. They were both tied up. Puck was really in both of their feet. Oh, he's going to get a hook. But I don't know. They were standing awfully close to one another, and wasn't really a direct effort to pull them down. They were fighting at the puck. So Cleveland's going to get a power play opportunity. Fox Motors going to get a penalty kill opportunity. Evan McCarthy sells out in the circle. Try to win that. Sorry, that might have been Landon Carpenter. Nice job by Nolan O'Brien on the shot block. Yep, Landon Carpenter. It was Landon Carpenter for sure. Good job by Nolan O'Brien. Try to move that puck out. Somehow it stays in by like inches. Cleveland sends it back. Matthew Ostrander sends it to the corner. Nice block there by Robbie Glentz. He's down on the ice momentarily. Those guys are tough, so they get right back up. Oh, nice. Almost a nice job there. Landon Carpenter, that was a really tough shift there by Landon Carpenter. Blocking shots, winning face-offs. He's got snow all over his pants. He's diving all over the place to get that puck out of the zone. It looks like we are going to get the ice cut here. Coach DiMartino, I think he just said, we're having an ice cut now. It's under 9 minutes. So he directed the players to walk their buns to the locker room, and the officials looked at one another and said, well, I guess we're having an ice cut. So that'll be it. We'll be back in about 10 minutes after the ice cut. After the ice cut here, the halftime ice cut, just to reset, we're going to have a face-off just to the right of Patty Moran, deep in the Fox Motors zone. About just over a minute left on the Cleveland Barons power play. That was a penalty given to Trevor Joseph for a hook, and we got a minute to kill. So here we go. Bradley backing in. We'll call that a face-off win as McCarthy collects it on the other side of the circle, backing just a little bit quick into the zone, forcing the offsides. McCarthy had kind of gotten in position to look for his trailing players and take a face-off just outside the Cleveland zone. Cleveland resets. Puck comes off of the Cleveland player's stick right to McCarthy. McCarthy puts it in soft on net, and he's going to bang the defenseman into the corner. McCarthy back on the prowl, gets his stick down low. A nice job there. Braden Byrne goes to lay a hit. Definitely takes the Cleveland player off the puck. This is, kind of that dangerous time here. We want to make sure that we are on our game. Owen O'Brien wins that race to the puck. That one gets in on net. Braden Byrne without a stick. Nice job by back and applying some pressure. Can't quite get control there. Braden Byrne defending. Without a stick. I think he stole someone's stick. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Maybe McCarthy gave him his stick, something along those lines. But it looks like Braden Byrne's stick is not broken. He collects it and heads over to the bench. He's got a couple words for the official. I would imagine it's along the lines of, hey, I got slashed. Keep an eye on that. Face-off win back by Ryder Miller. Bernier goes to clear that one out. Can't quite get it out. Soft backhand shot by Cleveland. Drifts wide of the net. Good pullback there by Bernier. Smart play. Allows everybody to get onside. And Glentz is going to chase that one down deep in Cleveland's zone. Bernier tries to knock that one down, and we got all of a sudden have a 3-on-1. Great job by Landon Carpenter, as usual with the hustle. Gets back and causes some havoc. We're going to get a penalty here. Carpenter kind of got up high into the Cleveland player. Cleveland player is down there in the corner. I think his stick just got up a little bit high. Carpenter kind of spun around and had his stick up high, maybe caught the Cleveland player on the chin. He's going to take a slow skate over to the bench. And Carpenter's going to sit in the box for 2 for a cross check. So, Fox Motor's going to have to clear another penalty here. Patrick Moran settles down to take what comes. Nice job by Trevor Joseph there in the corner to kind of rip the quick shot, but nowhere near where it needed to be. Ostrander moves that up and out, doesn't quite catch anybody on the way out, though a couple of guys were trying to knock it down for an icing and a face-off deep in the Fox Motor zone to the left of Patrick Moran. Nice calm play there by Matthew Ostrander to just move that puck along, reverse its direction there. Nice job there by Braden Byrne to pull that puck out and to move it up and out of the zone. Cleveland a little bit too quick on the trigger there. Dumps it back in. We're going to get a face-off center ice. Still a minute 33 to go in the Cleveland Barons power play. So far, so good. It's been pretty. Cleveland hasn't been able to set anything up. They're going to sit back behind their net and try to get things moving in the right direction. Long stretch pass. Doesn't quite connect on the opposite blue line. Got another stick down. There's Braden Byrne again. This time, Trevor Joseph comes away with it, and we get an odd man rush. He moves it over, unable to corral it. There's Logan Martinelli, but they are able to keep that puck pinned down deep in the corner. Wasting some time. Smart move there by Trevor Joseph. And he's going to continue to work on that puck. Logan Martinelli is going to give it one more go. Jeez, lots of people flying all over the place. Ryder Vargas moves that puck up and out momentarily. Cleveland circles, and they're coming back into the Fox Motor zone. Smart play there by Evan McCarthy. He knocked the puck out of the air on the wide shot, and he gets sent into the boards from behind. Let's hope he's okay. He got right up on his knee. Evan McCarthy, no stranger to just being tough. He is all over the place, and that's one of those examples right there. Cleveland player number 20 is going to go into the box for a cross check. And we're going to play about 10 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Nice job there by Kyle Bernier to keep that puck controlled. Ryder Miller tries to move that puck out. Knocked down by a Cleveland player. Tipped up and over the shoulder of Patrick Moran. That'll make the score 3-3. But they've had 2 goals where they've been kind of mishandled pucks, right out on the doorstep or right in the Fox Motor zone. Cleveland, to their credit, has made us pay when they've got the opportunities. So it's going to be a tie game here with 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the second period. Nice job by Ryder Miller. Cleveland's going to move that puck Up. Saved by Patrick Moran. That one came right off the end boards, and Cleveland player was able to make it dangerous. Patrick Moran up to the task there as he keeps the puck out of the net. So Fox Motors is on the power play for 1:32. See if we can get control of this puck and set something up and make Cleveland pay. Face-off win over to Ryder Vargas. He'll set up behind the net. He's going to move it up the ice. He's going to dump it deep for collection by Landon Fote and Logan Martinelli over on the far side. Hey! Oh! Goalie did a great job there keeping that puck out. Trevor Joseph right there on the doorstep had a couple of little looks at it, unable to find home. Logan Martinelli, nice physical play there to keep the Cleveland player off the puck. That puck gets stopped up in the officials' skates on the blue line. Fote drops it off to Vargas. Vargas moves it down deep to Martinelli. Martinelli tries to move it over to Landon Fote, unable to. Nice keep in there by Nolan O'Brien. No, I'm sorry, Matthew Ostrander. Finds its way over to Vargas. Puck is taken off his stick as he tries to enter the zone. Fote going to work down deep in the corner, and Cleveland's going to come back the other way. Kind of a timely shift there as Vargas left the ice and Braden Byrne came on. Avery can't quite move that puck past the Cleveland defender. Finds Matthew Ostrander, and Luke Lazaro goes to work. Nice hard charging by Lazaro. That puck's going to escape the ice surface. Miss Stafford with cat-like reflexes tries to grab that sucker out of the air. And luckily, she's okay. She's seen so many hockey games that I know her eye's always on the puck. There's no sneaking up on her. Fox Motors works to move that puck up and out. Nice stick there by Braden Byrne. Just chipped it. Timely chip. And it goes back into the Cleveland Barons zone. Given chase there by Drew Fabry. Cleveland's going to come back. Content to drop it deep and try to go to work. At the Ostrander. And Drew Fabry trying to dislodge that puck. Cleveland's going to dump it back down deep again. Collected on the other side. Cleveland protects the puck, and they're just going to kind of move it around. Knocked down in front by Matthew Ostrander. He's going to fire it off the boards. And that puck is going to be bouncing as it enters the Cleveland zone. Great job by Luke Lazaro there. He takes a little header into the boards, but did a really nice job keeping that darn puck in. Oh, that one was moved up by, I think, by Backen. Martinelli was at the blue line. Goes off a stick though. The icing was waved off, but it goes into the back netting. Had some force on it and made it all the way out of the rink. Luke Vanderroost in the circle to take the draw. Flanked now by Logan Martinelli and Bradley Backen. Got a tie game here. 3 apiece. Vanderroost gets it out to Vargas, who moves it quickly over to Bernier. Back and working in the corner. Martinelli touches it up for a second, tries to keep that puck in. Vargas, Van der Roost. Nice little touch pass there by Martinelli, and Van der Roost kind of slapped that one. He got in on net momentarily. Bradley Backen takes a rip. He's always good for a nice over-the-shoulder snipe. That one collected by Martinelli on the other side. Takes a nice brisk rip. And Van der Roost is in there mixing things up around the goalie. Funny thing is, I think Van der Roost is trying to hold up, and you know, anytime you end up even looking at the goalie wrong, everybody gets all bent out of shape. So, we separate the boys. We get a face-off to the left of the Cleveland Barons goalie. That face-off won back by Ryder Miller. Quick shot there by Nolan O'Brien. Carpenter tried to redirect that sucker. Jumping up in the air. Good athletic play, but the puck dies down right in front of the goaltender's feet. And with that, we end the second period. Sorry about the bad signal. It's kind of just up and down. Tomorrow we'll be at our home rink at 10 a.m. at Southside. And at the very least, there, I know we have Wi-Fi. I know some of you are flying in for tomorrow to watch it in person. Here we go to start the third period. Nice little playthrough there by Landon Carpenter. Glenn's made a slick little play to play that off the wall. He ends up separating the puck from nice poke there by Ryder Miller. Timely play, because we had a nice little 2-on-1, or Cleveland had a nice little 2-on-1. Good little play there by Carpenter to Ryder Miller. Ryder Miller tried to go with a nice little elevated backhand, turned away by the goalie. That puck ends up in the back netting after the fact. Off Cleveland's stick, and so we'll get a face-off deep in the Cleveland zone to the right of the goaltender. Face-off win back right to Cal Bernier. He's gonna kind of tries to change directions with it. Cleveland is gonna go the other way with some speed. Nice little defensive play, but found by a Cleveland player right in the slot. Shot directed wide of the net. A dangerous area to give up the puck. Bernier tried to maneuver that puck out in front of the net. Luckily, Fox Motors comes away with it. Trying to use his patented speed there, I think. Nice collision there by Evan McCarthy. Bradley Backen operates, send that out front. McCarthy was there in front, but just didn't have a stick on the ice. Ryder Vargas separates Cleveland player from the puck. Finds Bernier. Bernier up to Landon Fote. He's going to stop and try to backhand that in. I don't think he got as much mustard on it as he thought. So Cleveland's going to take over at their own blue line with Gabe Stafford doing a nice job putting some pressure on. Gabe Stafford again putting some pressure on. Ryder Vargas comes up and chops it deep in the Cleveland zone. Lazaro collects that on the other side. Nice strong on the puck. He does bust away from the wall, and Cleveland's going to come the other way with it. Patrick Moran thought better of that with Cleveland bearing down on him, and so he just gloves it and will take the face off to his right. Win and a quick shot by Cleveland that goes way wide of the net on the low shot there. Cleveland forward does kind of a flyby and drags that puck out of the mass of people near the corner. Continues to kind of fight that sucker up. Nice play in front of the net. Can't quite get it out. Gabe Stafford was on his way out with some speed. He's gonna collect that and try to control it in the corner. Comes off his stick, and Cleveland's gonna come the other way. Matthew Ostrander getting long there and preventing a breakout by Cleveland. Nice pressure there by Luke Van der Roost. Nice pressure by Luke Van der Roost, and Logan Martinelli ends up in a Luke Van der Roost shot. I think Van der Roost's powerful shot broke that poor boy's stick. Van der Roost in to take the draw. Oh, the face-off comes over to Logan Martinelli, but he's not able to control it. Little Patrick Moran came out to play that puck a little bit, and Cleveland player continued to bear down on it. He just stuffed it right in the net. Just a little indecisiveness there on the pad of Patrick Moran, but I think he felt like he had covered it up. That puck just kept on going, finds its way into the back of the net. It's going to be Cleveland 4, Fox Motors 3, 13:46 to go in the third period. Nice little poke there by Nolan O'Brien. Nolan O'Brien over to Vargas. Vargas is going to find Ryder Miller coming down the near side boards. Ryder Miller moves through, isn't quite able to complete that pass to himself. Tries to move it up and out. O'Brien's going to dump it back down deep with the help of... Hey! Well, we needed a little bit of that puck luck. That one just came off the end boards. I think found, I don't know if it was Robbie Glentz that it found on the far side there. He moved it out to Miller right in front, and Miller sent it home. That one was pretty. And just like that, we're back to 4-4. Face off one over. Nolan O'Brien collects, and he's going to dump that deep. Oof. Trying to find Carpenter. Bearing down on the net. Instead, Glentz will go to work in the corner. Cleveland's going to control. Try to flip it up and out, and Nolan O'Brien kicks that one. Ryder Vargas moves that one up. It just gets beyond Glentz's stick there. Unable to control, and so nice job by Nolan O'Brien, a nice physical play. Ryder Vargas tries to move it up to Robbie Glentz again. That one knocked down in front by Nolan O'Brien, and looks like Ryder Miller is going to send that one all the way down for an icing. Ryder Vargas couldn't quite connect with Robbie Glentz there over on the far side boards to get that puck up and out. So we'll get a face-off here. Quick shot on net, turned away by Patrick Moran. That puck is gonna probably be an ice. Yeah, I don't know if it was Bernier tried to just move that up ever so slightly. Just had a little bit too much juice on it, and gonna drift all the way down. For Fox Motors icing. Faceoff will come to Patrick Moran's right. Cleveland player came away with that. Was able to get a pretty good shot off as they fight for the jostle for the puck there on the far side boards. It goes up and out over the Fox Motors bench. Ryder Miller on a puck finding mission. 12:09 to go in the third period. Nice job by Folk and Bernier there on the far side boards to get that puck out. They're working on controlling it. Bernier deep in the Fox Motor zone, gets it, moves it. Folk with a nice physical play after the puck bounced back momentarily into the Fox Motor zone. Evan McCarthy gets it, plays it up to Folk. He's going to use a little bit of a speed move. Nice job maneuvering into the corner. Nice job controlling that puck, maintaining possession. Gabe Stafford gets it, a couple quick touches, tries to move it to Backen. Backen continues to hassle and try to make a play here. Great job by Landon Folk to be patient. You could kind of see him trying to set that up. He's got a 2-on-1 rush going the other way. Airmails it. Backen's going to make him pay for not controlling the puck. Stafford was sitting here waiting to hopefully get that puck on his own. That one's going to go up and off of Patrick Moran's glove and into the netting. Face-off win back. Nolan O'Brien's going to get that. That one takes a nice bounce, nice Fox Motors bounce out of the zone. It was kind of high, but didn't have enough speed to get out. Patrick Moran's going to hang on to that momentarily. Ostrander tried to play it backhand style and reverse the direction of the puck. Gets caught up, and they're going to go fight in the corner for it. Good patience there by Cleveland. As they get a shot opportunity, they're going to come the other way. Ed Vargas is going to take his man off the puck. And then Fabry goes to work and really just cuffs that puck out of the zone. Martinelli tried to send a centering pass. He put everything on it that he could, but it was kind of a low backhand swing at it and just couldn't. Vargas pinches up to try to keep that puck in. He's able to momentarily, at least, to neutralize the Cleveland breakout. Trevor Joseph goes to work there, and Luke Vanderus is going to chase that puck deep down into the net along with Martinelli. Luke Vanderus fighting from his knees. Comes up to Ryder Vargas. Ryder Vargas gets that puck toward the net, knocked down twice now by the goalie as Byrne takes a quick swipe at it. Goalie has to turn it away. That puck comes off the glass kind of crazy, drops right back down into the circle, and a perfectly placed pass to a Cleveland player sitting on the far side blue line. Ryder Vargas gave chase and gave him a couple whacks with the stick. He's able to beat Patrick Moran, and it's going to be 5-4. Goodness. We got a good puck bounce off of the window down there. It stayed in the zone. Unfortunately, Cleveland was able to corral that and move the puck up the ice. and they make Fox Motors pay. So, face-off one back, Kyle Bernier wins, gets that up to Robbie Glentz. Glentz without a stick, feels it was slashed out of his hand again. Oh, that puck. Nice little pass out in front by Carpenter. Face-off is going to come to the left of the goaltender. Carpenter took the shortcut through the crease. Cleveland's wanting a goaltender interference or something, but face-off one back to Kyle Bernier. Ryder Miller with that face-off win. Oh, great pass out front by Kyle Bernier. Landon Carpenter just couldn't get the right angle on that. It went wide of the net. That was an excellent play. Bernier over there to collect it on the far side. Robbie Glentz doing a great job moving his feet. Good stick handling. It finds Robbie Glentz back out front. We're gonna get a net off and a face off to the left of the goaltender, I believe. Bradley backing in the circle to take the draw. He's going to muddy it up, and it's collected eventually by Landon Fote. Carthy backing. Fote out there for support. McCarthy trying to. We're going to get the net off again. .7:45 to go in the third period. Cleveland comes away with it. Cleveland forward persistent there, gets to the net. Nice low flat backhand. Nolan O'Brien defending there, trying to move him off the puck. Get a face off to the right of Patrick Moran. Nice play there by Braden Byrne. Again, good play there by Braden Byrne. Help get that puck out. Robbie Glentz gloves it down and into the zone. Carpenter tries to sweep that forward to himself so he can get a shot on net. Glentz, Carpenter, Miller working hard. Couple shots going toward net there. Just unable to kind of get good stick blade on it. Cleveland's going to come away with it. Kyle Bernier turns on the Jets there to neutralize the Cleveland. Pizarro toughs that puck in, he loses it. That puck's going to come out to neutral ice. Tavares going to move it quick over to Drew Fabry. Drew Fabry trying to get back to the center. Tavares tripped up as he tried to control. That one's going to result in an offside. Face-off will come outside Fox Motors zone. Down to 6 minutes here on the dot left in this game. See if Fox Motors can get that equalizer. Logan Martinelli pokes that up to himself and then goes to work in the corner. Again, right where Logan Martinelli likes to work. Cleveland's going to come away with it, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 rush. Nice job by Nolan O'Brien there to neutralize that and turn that puck away. Fox Motors get their own little 2-on-1. Oh, 2 swipes at it. Logan Martinelli can't bury it. That was a nice pass there by Ryder Miller. Good stick there by Nolan O'Brien. Goes to flip it out and can't quite get it out. Knocked down nicely by the Cleveland Barons player entering the zone. Puck does find its way to Trevor Joseph, who does a nice job shielding the puck with his body as he moves toward the zone. He's going to just move that puck in deep, collected by Bradley Backen. Evan McCarthy had to turn on the jets just to get out of the zone. Collected and passed out front by Evan McCarthy. That puck, finds itself. I don't know if that was Landon Fote. He got a nice, hard, right on the ice shot. Goalie got his pad down just in time and then freezes the puck. I would echo that by the Cleveland parent there. That was a great save. Bradley Backen. Then collects it, moves over to Vargas. Vargas up to McCarthy. And Fox is off and running into the Cleveland zone. We're going to try to keep that puck in. Vargas is going to collect, take a look. He's going to move it right up along the near side boards. Backen's going to touch it up and deep into the zone. Fote gives chase, can't quite collect it, but Fote does knock it down as Cleveland tries to stretch pass. Nice job by Evan McCarthy to just keep that puck from entering cleanly. Puck goes deep, Ryder Vargas back to collect. Ryder Vargas and Kyle Bernier are able to separate that puck from Cleveland. Oh! Bernier, I think he was trying to center that pass, but it goes up and over. I don't know if it was the goalie's stick, but it goes up and over the goalie's left shoulder, and that's Bernier with 2. Been lots of cool goals in this game, and a lot of goals. I know the goalies and the goalie parents don't necessarily like to see that. Both goaltenders standing tall in really tough spots, and both goaltenders victim of some pretty nice plays by their teammates. Nice heads-up play there by Ryder Miller to just move that puck up and out. It's going to be collected by Carpenter. He does just enough to get Ryder Miller that puck, who gets a quick shot on net and then circles around behind the net. Ryder Vargas is going to come up and he's going to collect that. He's going to get a quick shot. And we are going to get a net off, I believe. It'll be the 3rd or 4th net off just in this period. Ryder Vargas let a quick one go there, but unfortunately the puck the Cleveland player, bleeding out again. It's just kind of how they play. Nice job by Nolan O'Brien to run some interference. That one in on Patrick Moran, and he gloves that with confidence, and we will get a face-off to his left. Five here, just under 3 minutes to play in the third period. Hearn did a nice job there. He, had the option to maybe reverse direction there and circle back. That puck finds Ryder Vargas, and he's going to move that puck up through, toughs it through Fabry. Cleveland stays persistent. Feet. Gabe Stafford thought he had a teammate kind of circling behind him. Regardless, Fox is going to try to move that puck up with a nice stretch pass. Unfortunately, it misses Gabe Stafford entering the Cleveland zone. We're going to get a face-off deep in Fox Motor zone to the left of Patrick Moran. Good tie up there. Perfect speed on that. That's going to be on net. And goalie's going to be content to cover it up and take the face off. Face-off win. Back. Cleveland's going to collect it via the glove. Kyle Bernier back to collect that. Moves with speed around behind the net. He's going to move it up. Tries to move it up and out. Martinelli can't quite get a... Patrick Moran just tried to tap that puck to Fox Motors defenseman. It sat there all by its lonesome for a second, and Cleveland goes to work back behind Fox Motor zone. Nice foot by Luke Vanderroos there. He tries to maneuver around. Fox is gonna, almost got caught almost gets caught in a shift change with too many men. Able to turn that puck away momentarily. A little pressure put on here. Nolan O'Brien's going to collect it. He's going to try to play that up and out. Get a little bit of an interference there on Landon Folk, but he gets up and goes back to work. One's going to fly all the way down. Under a minute here, 47 seconds to go in the game. Face off to the left of Patrick Moran. He's got to control it here. Puck does drift out of the Fox Motor zone, and Cleveland's going to try to set up and enter with some speed. Shot on net, turned away by Patrick Moran. Bobby Glenns tries to move it out. Knocked down by Cleveland, mishandled by Cleveland, turnover and neutral ice. Glenns tries to bring it back in the zone, back and collects it. And he shows some great patience there, waiting for Glenns to get back on side. As he tries to send it in, it's turned back by a Cleveland defender, just knocking it down. Fox is going to move that puck up. We have just seconds left, and we're going to get the clock run down to zeros. So we're tied at the end of 3. Now if we'll get goalies will change sides and we'll play a little 4-on-4 maybe for 5 minutes. As if we needed this late game to go later. One of the last games we played with them, we played in overtime with as well, I believe. Foxes showed some good fight today, going down 2 goals, fighting back to even it up each time. Had a lead briefly at 3-2. Goalies are going to switch sides, and we are going to play, looks like 3-on-3 hockey. That 3-on-3 game provides a lot more space, so you really have to be careful about knowing where everybody is, especially the man you're supposed to be responsible for. So we'll go 5 minutes of 3-on-3. Ryder Miller, Robbie Glentz, and Kyle Bernier will take the ice for Fox Motors. Ryder Miller in the circle to take the draw, and we get this overtime session underway. Face-off win back to Kyle Bernier. He's going to circle and attack with some speed. Tries to flip it up and in, and then he's going to give chase. Cleveland is able to corral it, and they enter Fox Motor zone with some control here. And this is where just the stand with your man, almost man-to-man defense like you would play in basketball. There's a lot of resetting in the 3-on-3, and the boys have to communicate. Nice job by Ryder Miller to get that puck, knock it out. Robbie Glentz, nice little pass back. Cleveland's going to think better of that. They had a chance to kind of go 1-on-none, but they're going to give everybody involved an opportunity to get a change. And here they come into the Fox Motor zone with speed. Quick turnover. Ryder Miller's still on the ice. He did not get to change. He had to hustle back, and that puck's going to drift all the way down off the near side board for Fox Motors icing. Ryder Miller will get to change there. Trevor Joseph comes on in his place. We've got Trevor Joseph, Evan McCarthy, and Nolan O'Brien on the ice for this 3-on-3 session. 3:33 to go in the 5-minute overtime period. Face-off is kind of one back, but regardless, Trevor Joseph comes away with it, makes a move at the blue line. Evan McCarthy's legs are not long enough for him to keep on side. He's going to get a face-off just outside the Cleveland Barons zone. Trevor Joseph fighting for that face-off. Cleveland will get rolling into the Fox Motor zone. Oh, Trevor Joseph got the move he wanted and hit the post. Great job by Evan McCarthy, timely hitting of the ice. That puck finds its way behind the net, passed out front. I'll tell you what, Trevor Joseph, I know, is going to kick himself. He made a beautiful move across the mouth of the net, just hits the iron. Evan McCarthy made a great play there in that last goal. They had a 2-on-1. Evan McCarthy perfectly timed, hit the ice, unable to make a pass, but the puck drifts behind the net. Cleveland's able to make a pass out front, and the waiting Cleveland player buries it. So that's all for tonight. It's going to be Fox Motors 5, Cleveland Barons 6. Lively game. I think that lots of good stuff went on, and we'll try it again tomorrow. Quick turnaround here. We'll play at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Southside Ice Arena, and see if we can get a dub and split with Cleveland this weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great night.